So one of our famous Nigerian football player, Mikel Obi, finally came out to explain why he doesn't send money to his family any longer. Those of you that live in Jos, you all know that Mikel Obi grew up from Jos. His family is here. And he came out in the podcast to explain why he does not send money to his family any longer. But let's watch the short clip, then we'll conclude.
Yeah, in Nigeria. He was kidnapped first time, and I spoke to the kidnappers, and they demanded lots of money from me, which I did eventually had to pay before my dad got released. But the second time happened while I was at the national team playing for my country. Knockout stages against Argentina. 2 hours before the game, I got this phone call from my brother saying that dad has been kidnapped again for the second time. So for me, that was absolutely shocking. The first time was shocking, but the second time was even more shocking because I was about to go into one of the biggest game of my life. But just knowing that my dad is being kidnapped again, for me, it was absolutely heartbreaking. I couldn't leave the room. I couldn't tell anybody. Yeah. My dad was like, let's just. When he was released, he was telling me that he thought they were going to kill him because he could hear them talking to each other saying, let's just shoot him because if we do release him or if we do take the money, we will be found. And I don't know the situation, or the conversation that he's having with the kidnappers right now. But what happened is that they do call you and make certain demands. And if you say, okay, I'm going to pay, they go even higher. They're like, if they say, okay, for example, we want £1 million. And if you say, okay, I agree to that, I'm going to send you £1 million. They want two. So at the end of the day, it has to come to a point whereby you don't know what to do. And that was the stage that I came to where I was like, you know what, guys, I'm going to give you this. You have to release my dad. You get threatened by your own blood, your own.
Do you know what we're going to do? Me and you are going to do a documentary about this.
When you come from Africa, and this is something I don't think we speak a lot about, when you make money, it's not your money. You have all these relatives, cousins, whatever you call it.
Who you didn't know.
Yeah. And your sisters, they go off and they get married to some guy, who just wants to get married to John Obi Michel's family because then my life is sorted. And then you start looking after this guy. Before you know it, you're looking at them, where is it?
You're on less than them.
Exactly. They keep having so many kids. And you're looking at, okay, you're having this much kids. Who's going to look after them? It's you.
The culture that they expected you to do that.
For them, you owe them that. So sometimes you have to be strong and say, you know what, guys, enough is enough. I don't care. They give you this thing whereby if you don't do it, we're going to go to the press.
Oh.
Wow.
Man, what, did you have them conversations?
Yeah. What? After all I've done for you guys. But this happens a lot.
To all the players, a lot of the players in
Africa, I'm telling you, not everybody comes out and speak about it because we're thinking, how are we going to talk about this?
Yeah, you all heard what he said. From what he said, he pointed out several points, which one of them is people get married to his siblings just because of they want to get married into Mikel Obi's family, not even because they're interested in his siblings. And now he made mention of they keep on giving birth to kids even when they are not capable of taking care of that kid, just because of they know that her brother is Mikel Obi. So at the end of the day, what's come to us, money will still come. They would send money for them to take care of their kid, which is not proper. You should only give birth to the amount of kids that you are capable of taking care of. So this is why so many footballers out there get broke on time. And that's what Mikel Obi is trying to explain, that this is why at the end of the day, when they are all retired, when they look back, they don't even see the money that they have made. They don't even see the money they have made because they have sent it all. Sent to this person, you sent to this person, you sent to that person. And that's one thing about Africa. Like he said, in Africa, people have entitlement mentality. You have to do this for me. Once one person in your family is rich, the whole entire family member would want to drag that person down because you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to do that. So I don't know. He made some sense. In some things he said made a lot of sense to me. But I want to hear from you also in the comment section concerning all that Mikel Obi just said in this podcast. Do you think this is actually the reason why most African players go broke after retirement? Abi it's their personal reasons, like the mistake that they made themselves. Some of the mistake, which is getting married to a white lady that later divorced them and take half of their wealth, and some of their own lifestyle, expensive lifestyle? Do you think he's just making an excuse? Do you think Mikel Obi is just making an excuse, or he made a lot of sense in the video he just made, in this podcast that he just attended? Do you think he's making an excuse, or he made a lot of sense? Comment in the comment section and do well to share this video to as many people as you can. And if you are yet to follow this page, click on that little follow button right on top of this video. That is how you support this page. That's what I want to say. That's how you support this page. Click on that little follow button. And please, one more thing. Tell me the reason why our players go broke after retirement. If what Mikel Obi said does not make sense to you, just go straight to the comment section and tell me the reason why they go broke after retirement. Peace.